Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Zero Hour. Welcome back to another Pro 1v1 match. Today we have Fargo against Size. Once again, they've been playing each other a hell of a lot lately. We've got top left position. We've got Fargo with the blue GLA Vanilla. And then down in the bottom right, we have Big Size with the orange USA Laser. So the map we are on is Sand Scorpion. Very interesting map indeed. Quite unique. There's no other map really like it, with the three ways across the map being this north position, this mid position, and then this island. This island being very important with the two huge supplies. Because actually, if you look in your main base, actually that supply there is 30k, and that's 30k, that's 30k. So actually, on this island is double what's in your main base, if you like. Excluding the oils, of course. Got a drop here coming from Big Size, heading over to this left hand side of the map. Is there any terrorist in position? No. Size does like to do this sometimes. He'll drop a dozer, but you've got to know in your head, actually, it's a distraction from Size, because behind this, he will be grabbing at oil. That's what he's doing. Yeah, so he's actually doing a double dozer rush here. Wow. Nice there from Size, and he's actually kept his CC, so even if he loses these two dozers, doesn't necessarily all matter too much. Fargo picks up his RPG so it doesn't get run over, and this dozer is going to go down. Going to take down one worker so far, and that's it. Is he going to get the scrap? Yep. Very nice indeed, and actually Size is building a laser patriot. Oh, that is legendary. I mean, Fargo could bring a worker and finish off that tunnel, and it might do quite a bit of damage to the turret. But with that blocked off... Is a terrorist in there? Ah, no terrorist in there, but Size should have retargeted there. Tech RPG grabs hold of this bunker. He's not actually focusing down the dozer just yet. Now he does. Dozer goes down. Could grab himself a super tech. Pretty sure... Oh, there is another dozer. Okay, Size has got 3 dozers out. No scrap deny. Fargo might now think, you know, that he's actually hunted Size. He might think that. Size did grab himself 3 ores whilst he was distracting Fargo there. And that's exactly what he planned to do. But yeah, I think if he'd retargeted that tentacle, I don't think this position would have happened. Oh no, Size has miscalculated. What the... Oh man, that's bad from Size. He should have combat dropped that. I don't think it's going to matter all too much. Well, it has made quite a bit of an impact, actually. If the combat dropped that properly, this position would not be Fargo's here at all. And now Fargo's still inside that bunker with 2 RPGs, which means Size can't pass there. So it's a kind of medium impact thing, that. But sometimes that does happen. Got to keep you calm and clear it another way. But it's not bothering Size too much at the moment. But Fargo maybe wants to think about force firing that now. Nice TNT there on the laser turret. Size did get that oil, but the laser turret there has gone down. But Size has now amassed himself a bit of a V army and actually pushing over on this left-hand side. Fargo is already here with a supply, and he's inside of this bunker here as well. Take RPG. I wonder if he's going to go in one of the buildings, or is he going to go in 2 of them? Going to go in that one and try to... Oh, he actually does get both. Could be some better targeting here on the V's, I think. That one does go down anyway, but that one could have been targeted a little bit earlier. But Size is going to clear this position here. That supply is forced to be sold. 2 arms dealers here for Fargo. Dropping down another tunnel here in the middle. He's brought a rebel here to capture this. Looks a bit like the hard AI. When it wants to take a position, it drops down the stingers, doesn't it, around the supply. I mean, it's good though. Stinger is good against these, but it just looks funny. Size, I think he's going to save this V. It's taking a few units down within there as well. Tox Tractor does clear this out. And Fargo getting himself this supply now. again. But Size is still here being annoying. Here comes the Size dozer, and that's going to be wasted, of course. Did Size not see this defense rebuilt? Size cleared some stuff there. I think it was probably a technical. Fargo still here, and actually, it's them same RPGs from before, so it has actually played a big part that miscalculated or misclicked combat drop there from Size. Here comes the TNT in from Fargo. It's 4 terrorists. Hits the oil. Very, very nice indeed. If there's one more terrorist in there, you can still... Yeah, there is. You can still cause some damage. Yeah, picking off this dozer. $200 for 1,000 is still very much worth it. Does hit it. Kills his own technical, though. Would have been nice to get that out. But still, even if you count the technical as well as the terrorist, still $700 versus 1,000, so it's still worth it. I think Fargo could bunker in this middle position and actually get that supply for himself. Especially now his second supply there has mined out. So yeah, it's all about this left position at the moment, but Size is bringing in a beast of an army here. Size did a drone there on top of the Stinger just to distract the fire. 1, ooh, 2. I want to say 2 Vs. No, 1 V have gone down so far. Now there's a second. There's a load of RPGs here though. Size needs to go back. Yeah, I don't know if maybe Size didn't realize the amount of RPGs there, or just maybe just poor micro. I don't know. Did lose a lot though. So yeah, Fargo holding on to this position. That Stinger site being a bit of an annoyance there for Size. Needs to get Search and Destroy up so we can outrange all of this stuff. Fargo just committing to a pretty big attack here. Clears out that building. And actually, is he going to get that V now? Yeah, that's a big win there now for Fargo. Because now, if he just holds on to this position with the help of that Stinger there at the front, it's actually a bad position there for Size. Size needs to put pumping all his money into units right now. Fargo definitely could have got that ages ago. Fargo probably thinking about a TNT again for the other oil, because Size is an oil down at the moment. Yeah, looking pretty good for Fargo, I have to say. Yeah, has Size got any chance now? He just lost pretty much every single V. He's got 1, 2 Vs out against the Fargo that's kind of all over the map, getting the mid here as well. That's another nice attack there from Fargo. He's going to lose a few technicals, I think. And one of them being a super attack as well. But he's keeping the V numbers down. There's only 3 Vs out and an ambulance now from Size. And he's about to mine out on his second. So he's only going to be collecting on 1 supply. I think Fargo should shoot this oil. Whether he's bringing a terror tech for it or not. Looks like a terror tech now. One of these, I don't know. A10 there from Size, but remember, it all comes down to that combat drop there in the beginning. All them RPGs in there are the same ones. Fargo's actually going to try and capture that, okay. I thought he was going to TNT it, but maybe what he's trying to do, if he is preparing this TNT, maybe he's going to bring Size out of position with the capture, and then push with the TNT. Or is he just going to try and hold this? He's going to try and hold it, actually. Toxin Tractor brought to the party as well. That's a mistake. Just goes down for free. There is Pathfinders out now, so these RPGs will go down. Fargo trying to get a V, but not successful. But Fargo does have control of this oil, and he has control pretty much everywhere else. No palace? Oh, there is a palace. Interesting position. I think Size will be bringing some Rangers across with that. I think there's going to be Rangers in there. But especially into Fargo's base now, and I'm actually surprised how late that palace is. And if that gets cancelled now, that's why I said it's an interesting position, because if you've done it back here, there's a lot more chance it will get up. Yeah, I always think the further forward your palace is, the more of a risk it is. And even though it seemed pretty safe there before, actually when you look there, there's only like one tunnel, one stinger. And now, all of a sudden, Fargo's got to rebuild that. Technicals alone now aren't really going to cut it against these search and destroy Vs. Fargo just selling his base, but Fargo's now down the middle of the map, really. TNT there, I guess that was a fire base. Drop zone here now from Size. Size cleared the whole base now of Fargo in the top left. I thought he was going to be a bit anticlimactic with Size not having a chance at all, but that push across the bridge there and stopping that palace has suddenly put Size all the way back in this, and he's actually trying to get these oils. That range they're going to get stopped by this technical though, I think. Oh, maybe not. I think Fargo's paying attention there. Barracks being dropped down here in the mid. That oil there going to get cleared. I wonder if Size is going to bring a dozer across and collect that. Or maybe just long distance collect it anyway, because he's got could probably spare 2 Chinooks off that now. I think long distance collecting, and maybe if you waypoint it around the map, if you micro it, I think it could be good. Even maybe just, probably, micro it around the map. Fargo losing ground everywhere, really. It's going to come to that bunker again. Is it going to kill a V this time? Because it's played a major part of this game so far. Pathfinder's in there working wonders. Oil goes down. A lot of technicals still out. Both players not really having too much, but this deadly army of Vs from Size of you, as you've seen every game, a group of search and destroy Vs. It does kill pretty much everything. Fargo's on 22k. Am I seeing things? What the hell? He's on 23k. What? I looked at it and thought, that's 2.3k. Both players got the same amount, but actually 23k versus 2.7. What the hell? Just shows you the power of this position. A10 again. This is a double A10 this time. Does finally take out that bunker, but you see what a major part that has played just from one misclick. Zero Hour is a punishing game. Make one misclick and everything can go pear-shaped. It's taking 2 support powers. Stopped Vs from passing. It enabled that tunnel to get up before. Played a huge part. And now we've got laser tanks in the mix from Big Size. Symphony does like. So tanking the damage here on the tunnels. Size is clearing everything. And now Size can start to long distance collect just straight across the map and actually from here as well. There was a battle bus out. Ooh, Size, go back a bit. Why is he staying around there? Is he going to lose another V? Yeah, he loses another V. I think he hung around a little bit too long there. You don't need to necessarily run into things if you've got the search and destroy. I think initially he wasn't looking, but then he was. Okay, Size only up against 6k now of Fargo. Fargo spending more of his cash, but mainly lots of markets getting dropped down. Size has all the map control. We've got a sneaky worker going back to Fargo's old base. But I'm pretty sure Size will see it, and definitely Size needs to start collecting from elsewhere now because he's got supply lines. He's not got advanced training for the Vs. I think advanced training's good. Size well and truly collecting from all them crates. I like that. Getting a lot of cash there. Yeah, when that drops off, it's going to be 1,800 dropped off in one go with those 3 Chinooks. Oh, TNT here. Kills the V and the oil. Size still got another oil, though. Size heading over there to kill this technical. Is there another? No, not another terrorist. That would have been nice, though. Imagine another terrorist there. Would have killed like 3 Vs. Crazy. Size has apparently not seen this. He definitely saw the worker go past. He's got a drone. But yeah, he's just not paid attention. He's not scanned it or anything. He's not rescanned it. So Fargo's actually collected even more cash now and dropping down a tunnel. Now, if there's buggies out, he's actually going battle buses. Interesting. I suppose battle busters are good because you know there are laser tanks out. You could send a battle bus here and kill them too. You could send battle busters and quads deep into the base, and you get like getting this part of the base going to be hard for the V's to deal with. You can also take down the search and destroy pretty quick. Wasted TNT there from Fargo. But yeah, Buggy's very good as well because Buggies can take out them for free. I think a quad needs to go there, and as I was thinking it, Fargo's already sending a quad there. Yeah, Battle Bus obviously very good anti-air as well. But Battle Bus does go down quite easily to search and destroy. That's the downside of it. That's why I was saying if you get like tucked here and you're like behind buildings and stuff like that, you might be able to get more done against the V's because the V's have got to come close quarters then. Size actually does spot this area and close it out. I don't think Fargo has made a profit from that because it was only just over 4k, I think. And it cost him 1,500 and... yeah, 2.3k to build the supply in the tunnel. Plus probably a few workers. So yeah, he's lost money actually. Nice 8-10. I have to say, it's turning into quite a good game. So Size has got a load of drop zones here, there, and everywhere. Fargo isn't going to be on this cache for absolutely ever. 7k and just over 7k. But, as I always say, Buggies wreck Vs. And there's a vanilla raptor being brought to the party as well. Takes out one of the V's there. Here comes a leaflet or fuel air bomb. I have to think it's a leaflet. Yeah, leaflet. Shame that didn't hit for Size there because that could have been a really deadly blow. But Fargo now pushing into Size's base. A lot of V's here going down. And is this Size just going to die here? V's being brought in from the back. Oh, is that MOB? He loves an MOB. MOB, man. Every game Size is playing, if it goes longer than 5 minutes, he's going to have an MOB out. When he hits an MOB again, kills all of Fargo's units there except that one buggy. Yeah, like I can't remember a Size game where he didn't use an MOAB yet when he's been USA in the last few games I've watched of him. He just loves that thing, man. But it's saved the game again, like when he was playing Excal that time when people were saying, oh, the MOAB saved him and winning the game. Potentially you're right, and potentially there it's also saved the game because I mean, with the right micro, Size would have probably lost all of them Vs. Yeah, Size did take a lot of damage there. Size can collect with this extra Chinook here. He's still not collected all of that, and he's also still not collected all of this. So that's a mistake there from Size, especially just floating around there with the Chinooks just wasting time. They definitely should be going across the map. That tunnel gets cleared, but Fargo is properly bunkered into this position, isn't he? It's like one of them Generals challenges where you have to clear the GLA from the map and you're USA, and he's like bunkered into this rock-hard position with palaces and tunnels and bunkers and stingers. And you got to figure out how to clear him, and that's what it feels like. Not sure if Size is going to be able to clear all of that, because as soon as you push in, the buggies are all going to pop and just take out all your army. That's all that's going to happen. You're going to need some serious cash to deal with that. Size is dropping down a particle cannon, actually, and a laser turret. But he's still not collecting with them Chinooks. But Size will always lose the ground fight here because the buggies are always going to wreck the Vs. And Size is laser, so he can't build Tomahawks. Laser tank gets taken down for free. One buggy does go down in the end, actually. Size just clearing this position once again. GLA trying to sneak up into that top left position, but Size still not collecting with these Chinooks. Mistake here. Another V is going to go down, and that's only got a Jarman in it by the sounds of it. And that's going to go down. Is it? He's only got a Jarman in it. Is that intentional? I think he sniped the wrong V there. I should have sniped the Vet 3 V. Particle cannon is established. Now, the thing is for Fargo, he doesn't necessarily know how many drop zones are on the map. He's probably got an idea, but he doesn't know for sure. Size could have like 20 drop zones. But actually, we know he doesn't have that many. He's got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Technical around the back here. Fargo's not level 5 now yet, by the way. But size is. It's one big advantage for size. Bringing in the A10. Kills almost a market. Actually, yeah, he's killed 2 markets. That's decent. Fargo kills a dozer. And 1 drop zone. Big blow that for size, because we know that he actually doesn't have that many drop zones now. He's got 4 drop zones. Not a lot of people know actually, but the supply lines upgrade actually upgrades the oil as well. So you're actually getting 10% extra. You're getting 220 now. See how 220 rather than $200. Here comes another attack though from Fargo. Another those are going to go down, and the 5 ace is not even going to really do anything. It fires 1 shot. Battle bus will go down though to the V's. Yep. Yeah, but size is running out of cash, running out of options. If you can wait 2 minutes something, 2 minutes 30, wait for that particle cannon to fire, you will get a good hit, but I feel like you probably need 2 or 3 good hits to be in a good position. Because Fargo's now even dropping down the Scud, and he's dropping down another supply. You see, that's been on 3k for ages. I just don't know why size is not collected from it. Because them Chinooks have just been sat there doing nothing. He hasn't even collected from the middle fully. Okay, nice TNT. Don't know where them terrorists are coming though. The hell? Alright, quite a big commitment there. 2 technicals, both fully loaded with terrorists. Turret does go down, but... wow. 100% supply. Standard day in the office. Okay, Leaflet does hit some stuff this time. It turns out just 2 quads though. There is a battle bus and some buggies now. In the base of size, I'm going to kill another important building here, which is the supply drop zone. Size is trying to sell it. I think he will get it. Fargo picking off more Vs. He's not committing to the oil, I think, because he knows he's got a lot of HP. His best chance here is actually take down the units. Because against the V's, it's not actually going to do too bad with the buggies there as well. But Fargo is now spreading himself across the top of the map, building another market here. I think Fargo has just out-camped size here. The particle cannon will fire though. In 20 seconds, here comes another buggy from Fargo. Bit of a waste, not sure what that one was doing. Nice laser lock there. No Jarman this time, so these missile defenders will just wreck things. Fargo just evacs. He's got nowhere to go there. I always thought, like, let's say there was a V2 with this map, because this map is ancient. I mean, it originated from Sand Serpent, now it's Sand Scorpion with the actual land bridges and stuff. Oh, here comes a particle. That's pretty nice, taking out the palace. And was it 3 markets there in total, or 2? I think it's 2 markets. But yeah, I always thought on this map you could actually like copy this area here and actually put it at the top instead of these mountains and stuff, and put it at the top, and then you've got kind of 2 islands. So then you might get a situation where one player gets this one and one player gets the top one, and then maybe it would result in some different, better games. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. So maybe that would add too much cash to the map. There already is quite a lot, I suppose. I'm just always thinking how we can evolve things, let's say. Okay, buggies and a bus. He's always mixing in like at least one bus, Fargo, isn't he? He's not messing around on the bus production. And I think he does it. Does he do it in all matchups? I think he does it in. Does he do it at GLA Mirrors as well? You're always mixing in like one bus. Fargo's got some quads locked on here. And there is a scud out now, by the way. 3 minutes until that fires. Those quads do get wasted. Here comes a C&C. Very nice indeed. Weird how there was three terrorists there for the strat, 2 for the drop zone. Yeah, I think Size is losing. Fargo is level 5 now, by the way, so sneaking Anthrax is going to be very deadly. Size, here comes another battle bus pop. I think I saw what he was trying to do. He was trying to actually just like brute force kill these Vs with a surprise extra pop there from the battle bus. But actually the battle bus went down for free. Size recapped V. I thought I hit a building getting captured. At this late stage in the game, I was like, what building could be left? Trying to watch everything going on the map. You see all these orange dots flying across the map, but it's all just supply drop zones. Oh, this is deadly for Size. This is bad. Yeah. That's bad. Some big damage. Big damage. He's only got, I think, 1 drop zone now. We'll do a count in a second, but I think he's only 1 drop zone. Size now continuing the push with these Vs, but this is all just... Does it really matter to Fargo about losing this bit of land? Back here, he's got 10k in the bank still. He's got markets here, there, and everywhere. He's got a scud to fire in 1 minute. It's got another TNT coming in now. Does get a fire base. It's nice. Even got a $200 cash bounty for that. Okay, so we've got 2 drop zones. A particle cannon getting ready to fire in 5 seconds. It's got a nice animation, by the way, hasn't it?
Search and destroy.
Search and destroy. So you should be able to see the map now as well, so he knows exactly where to shoot. He can see exactly what Fargo's got.
Particle cannon activated.
Oh, he's going for this. With the MOAB as well. Glad we clicked on that because we see the MOAB now. Is he going to take it down, though? Moving it around does do extra damage. I think he's got it. Yeah, he's got it. Very nice there from Size. But... got to think from Fargo's perspective, if that particle... If that hadn't have been built, what would the particle have killed anyway? It would have killed like 2 or 3 markets. Maybe the palace as well. So actually building this is good. Wow. Actually building this good to distract the fire of both the MOAB and the particle. So it's still worth it, I think, for Fargo. Because otherwise he would have took more damage. Jarman back in the bus. No way. Not another one. Size. Oh, man. Oh, no. Okay, Size has surely taken irreparable damage here now. He's lost a strat and a load more drop zones. But he's insistent, man. He is defiant, let's say. His support powers were doing good damage as well. Fargo doesn't have an insane amount of markets now because the A10 and all that have been chipping away at it. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 markets, and that one's a fake. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 and a fake. Here comes an Anthrax bomb. If that is where I think it is, that's going to do good damage because there's no ambulance in sight. Another TNT here from Fargo is going to fail. Oh, baby. I wonder if Size has got that upgrade. Chemical suits. He normally likes to get that, actually. I wonder... Oh, Size has already cleared it. Oh, there's a big pop from Fargo. And I don't think Size was prepared for this. This is a nice sneak. A very nice sneak indeed. And we know there's no MOAB left. For Size, A10 has just been used recently as well. Spectral Leaflet could be around soon. Size brings in his reinforcements to try and clear this up. Laser tank. No Search and Destroy deployed yet from Size. Needs that, actually, because it will help with this fight massively. Size does close down the sneak attack without any support powers needed. Yeah, but I think Spectre and Leaflet are probably next. $300. $300. That's mined out now. I mean, Size might as well try and collect it, even if he just gets $300 or even $100 or whatever. Every little helps now. It's all free cash. If it gets taken down, the Chinook, not going to make too much difference. Just give Fargo a little bit of bounty money. Size is going to go and try and stop this position. Don't know if he's going to get there in time, though. It's going to be close. Oh, he turns back, actually. Fargo coming in with some reinforcements there. I was going to say no evac, but actually he just took down the technicals anyway. I never failed TNT. Fargo really is going for these crazy TNTs. Fargo's now a lot of quads, actually. Now, they are obviously slow moving, so... Against the potential leaflet, which might be coming. Could disable a load of him. Here comes the TNT. Not sure what he took down there, if it's a drop zone or not. Particle cannon comes in again. Takes down a few buildings. Arms dealer in the market, at least. I think there was another one there as well. That supply there going to go down too. And the workers too. But is Size going to be able to hold this, though? Just against quads and buggies. The little hut there actually taking some of the damage there for Size. Size actually on low power. Has he got any support powers? Here comes an A10. Oh. I think that's a bad A10 and actually bad target there from Fargo, because Fargo could have shot this down easily. But he didn't. And Size shouldn't have shot there, I think. Because he should have thought if Fargo plays it correctly, he's going to shoot down. Maybe he knew Fargo wasn't going to hit it. But I think Size might be dead here, you know? I think this might finally be it after 34 minutes. Size has finally taken too much economic damage. Too many quads here now with the upgrades. AP ammo. Buggy ammo upgrade here for Fargo. No other upgrades, though. No junk repair. Sneak attack. Where the hell's that? Oh, it's up here. CC now potentially going down for Size. Fargo just covering with these buggies in a minute. But when that goes down, though, it's going to give one of these Vet 3, I think. Oh, he's retargeted. He's retargeted. Oh, man. Should Fargo have just committed to the CC kill? Maybe. He did take down one or two Vs, I suppose. Fargo pops over here anyway and kills the oil there for Size. Yeah, I just wonder how long can Size stay in this for, because he's not the one getting the bounty money. Fargo is. He does have a Vet 3V, though, with probably everything inside it being Vet 3 as well. Shooting red missiles kind of gives it away. But Size's economy has been completely decimated. His drop zones have been going down all over the place. Here comes, I think that's going to be a leaflet. Yeah, it has to be a leaflet. Actually disable the terrorist. The terrorist actually stopped to read a USA leaflet. Kind of hilarious. He just stops what he's doing to read some USA propaganda. That V is just going to wreck everything single-handedly, apparently. Vet 3V with everything inside it, seemingly Vet 3 as well. Scud is going to be the one next to fire, actually. And there's this GPS scramble now on a couple of quads. It's actually worked on all the infantry as well. I can never remember, does it always work on infantry, or... That's one grey patch of my knowledge. Does GPS Scramble always work on infantry? I could have sworn sometimes I've used GPS Scramble on infantry and it hasn't worked, but maybe am I just going crazy? To be honest, I don't really play Zero Hour much anymore. I just been casting replays, so my knowledge is extra rusty. Does it matter which GLA you are or not? What GLA is he? He's GLA Vanilla, I think, isn't he? Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe it does always work on the infantry. Here comes Size's beloved A10. Sorry, not A10, MOAB. Only kills a radar van and a technical, though, and we've got a sneak attack actually now inside of Size's base. The MOAB would have been beautiful there. Okay, that's a bit weird. Do we call that a Fargo pop or do we call that a Fargo anthrax? He just killed a buggy of his own. He's disabled his own sneak. Although he can do these little secretive quick pops like that. Scud Storm's going to come in now. I think it's going to be on that position. But he also killed his Jarman. Even killing the Jarman alone. He's actually going for the CC kill. Okay. He's not going to get it, though. Would that position not have been better? Because you only killed one drop zone there. If you'd have targeted there, you would have got a drop zone power and a barracks and damaged the particle, whereas there, only killed one drop zone and damaged the CC, which can easily be repaired. That dozer's being brought back a little bit too soon, though. I think the dozer's going to go down. You see the HP losing on it. Spectre gunship going to take out one of the markets here. Fargo, A10 now coming in. This is mental, man. This is... Is Fargo going to lose? Because Fargo has no markets now. I thought Fargo would win it with that sneak attack until he anthraxed himself. Oh, wow. He does hit that position anyway, so maybe that was the better Scud position. Size has no cash. Fargo has no cash. How do you get in that position, man? Both of them have no cash and both of them have one super weapon. How do you find yourself in that situation? Size doesn't have enough money for a dozer. Do you sell that? Sell that, sell that. Oh no, he has a dozer. He has a dozer. Does he have enough money for a power plant and the upgrade, though, to fund the...
Low power.
What the... He needs 11 power. He needs more than a power plant. He needs a power plant, an upgrade, and another power plant, doesn't he? What the hell am I watching? It's literally come down to Rangers versus RPGs. You don't want to give Fargo free XP. It's a free cash bounty, though. Fargo's selling his CC. Who's got the advantage here? Probably Fargo based on this army, because we couldn't see that. And now we see those units. You have to say the advantage was with Fargo, because, like I always say, it always comes down to buggies wreck the Vs. And especially when you're getting the bounty money like this, like look at all them ranges. You have to question whether that's even worth it at all. 1V's going to go down here. Oh, maybe not. Man, Size, he's got 2 dozers. Don't tell me he's just remade that from there, please. You see these fine margin, man. It's coming down to all these little tiny mistakes. Imagine if Size had properly combat dropped that building in the beginning. Would that be enough here to tip the advantage in his favor? I think it probably would. Tiny little mistakes that have built up through the game make massive impact later on, and would Size have already won? I don't know, man. This is insane. Here comes the Leaflet, and the Sneak disables 1 quad. This is Size's best unit in the entire game, and it's going to go down. Balbus crushes some stuff, and Size has got a particle ready to fire, but where the hell do you even fire that now? The bus is stealthed. Size has to surely fire it on these units just to stay alive. Size hasn't got anything. Where's he going to shoot it? I think Size knows he's lost. Fargo has only 3 buildings remaining. That's going to go down. He would at least sell it. and try and build something else up here, but I think Size knows he's lost now. Remember, he has got MOB. MOB, Spectre, A10, Leaflet. Leaflet's just been used. So there's still a chance with them support powers, but maybe Size can see the cooldowns and he knows. He knows the cooldowns are absolutely ages. He's not going to win here. This game could have gone potentially a bit longer though. He should have sold that. He should be selling these things and then rebuilding the CC over here, but I think he's probably typing GG and Fargo's probably typing easy right now. Probably what's happening. Here comes an A10, takes out a Vet 3 quad, still good, but look at all this bounty money the Fargo is getting. Here comes a Spectre. But is it out of range? No, he gets it. He gets it. Fargo's built up and he hasn't got a war factory though. Size has been defeated. Wow. What a game. 42 minutes. That's probably the best game I've seen in 2022 at least. Is it the best game I have seen in the last 12 months, potentially? Last 6 months? Probably, definitely. I don't know, man. That was really an outstanding, sublime game, let's say. But like I said, I think little tiny mistakes have such a big impact in the end. If Size had got that combat drop right, or if Size had like preserved one extra V, or saved one extra oil, or one extra drop zone, or just even like, did he even build a second dozer then at the end? Then he didn't build a power, but he built a second dozer or something. Just little changes like that, like the MOB that killed the radar van. Imagine if he'd saved that and like hit the sneak attack bang on. The game could have literally gone down to CC versus CC. Really, really insane. And that's why, like, do you get games like that in other RTS games, like in StarCraft 2 and stuff like that? I know you get weird situations in StarCraft 2, but there's nothing that quite brings the same level of excitement as that game there did. So yeah, that was really, really good. Well played to both. I have no doubt Fargo is super proud of that and would have been typing easy there. It's a big Size. And I wonder what Size thinks. If we spoke to him, what would he say in terms of like why he lost that? I think that combat drop played a part at least. MOB hitting the radar van, a few other things. Yeah. Anyway, let me know what you thought in the comments. I really loved that. Let me know if you did. GG, well played. See you in the next one.